The AFROPUNK 2 days concert in just a moment. Let's take a quick break. All right, well, let's take you to AFROPUNK. It's happening in Joburg at Constitution Hill, and the annual global festival has become a defining culture in the music world, bringing a triumph of multiculturalism and diversity to inner cities. We now live to Nosipho Mncube, our reporter, who is at Constitution Hill. Day one underway. Nosipho, what is happening at the moment?
A very good evening to you and your viewers. The party has just begun here at Constitution Hill. As you can hear behind me, everyone's quite festive. They're playing the house set right now. The party began quite early today, and people are still here and still looking forward to sending off 2019 here at Constitution Hill. But I have with me the global director of the event, Manushka Magloire, who's just going to speak to us about, AFROPUNK, where it originates, and just speak to us about how far they've come, particularly here in South Africa. Manushka, thank you so much for speaking to us. So for those that really aren't aware of what AFROPUNK is and what AFROPUNK represents, please just explain that to us.
Absolutely. So for us, AFROPUNK is us. It's about creating space for people to celebrate the full breadth of what it means to be black and proud of it. For you to just be as a human. We come in all shapes and sizes. We come in all genders and non-conforming genders. We want people to have a space to express themselves and to be joyful and respectful about it. And this is something that we're so proud of here in South Africa especially, is to bring people from all across the diaspora, not just South Africans. There's people from Europe, people from the States that come here to Constitution Hill, to AFROPUNK, to celebrate one another together. It's amazing. I love it here in South Africa and in Joburg.
We've just heard that, the tickets for the two-day festival this year have sold out, which is quite an achievement. In the other years, we haven't seen that happen before. Tell us more about that and how that feels.
It feels amazing. This is our third year now. This is our third year at Constitution Hill here in Joburg. We started small and we keep growing. It's watching ourselves grow. It's watching the community grow. To see all of us out here, to see a sea of black and brown people just dancing, just joyful, just happy, just waiting to bring in a new decade together. It is such an accomplishment for us. This is the last festival of the season. It's been a long road. We've had festivals since July, every single month until now. This is a perfect way to end the season successfully with a sold-out crowd, knowing that everybody is here. It's not raining. Let's knock on some wood. The ancestors have decided to bless us. Third year's the charm. No rain on us. Hopefully tomorrow we hold up as well. We just can't wait to keep rising with this energy that everybody is bringing.
Speak to me about the message that you've had in your campaign and marketing the events this time. We see you. Speak to me about that. What is that about?
So We See You is about acknowledging one another. It's about elevating all of the innovation, the creativity, the spark, the joy, the disruption, the revolutionaries in us. It's about acknowledging one another. And I think what's really special about being here in South Africa is how you say hello. Sawubona, right? Or I might not be pronouncing it correctly, but I understand that it means I see you. It's not just hello, it's not light, it's acknowledging another human being. So we see you is what that means. We want to give space and create platform and give people agency and use our platform to say, you who is doing community work and community organizing, you that's fighting against gender-based violence, you who is a dope DJ, a dope visual artist, you who's just trying to figure out if you want to be an entertainer, if you want to create your own fashion line, whatever it is, we see you. We see one another. We acknowledge our gifts. And that's what that's about for us.
Okay, before you leave, Manushka, let's just speak about, the Burner Boy issue. A lot of people are quite disappointed about that. What happened there? Just speak to us briefly about that, please.
Listen, Burner has had some things to say, and we believe in creating spaces in which we're not divisive. We should have dialogue and debate. We should talk about why it is that we're on opposing ends. Because it happens. We don't all agree. But we have to find a way to communicate, to talk to one another. Ooh, this is my joint. Sorry. Listen, it's a jam. Y'all need to come. And so we want to be respectful too in giving people the space to say and think what they want to. Burner has, again, said some things and we've acknowledged that. Cool. We walk away from it, eh?
What can we expect tomorrow just before you go?
Oh, we can expect Solange. And I know Joburg has been waiting for Solo to get here. She put it on the gram, so she's coming. That means it's factual. We can expect that. We can expect so much from Miguel, and so many people are going to be here tomorrow. And the fireworks show, and the fact that at midnight, when we bring in the new year, we have something very special planned. You must be here. I know it's sold out, so hopefully you got your ticket. Because if you're not here, you're missing out on the gem of the end of the decade.
Thank you so much, Manushka. That's Manushka, one of the directors of the event, just speaking to us about, where the event originates, as well as the message that they're trying to spread this year in the two-day festival. You also heard us saying there will be fireworks tomorrow. There will be a special surprise for those attending the show at midnight tomorrow. But that's it. I'll be joining the crowd now. Back to you in studio.
Clearly a very enjoyable assignment. Nosipho Mncube, who is at Constitution Hill for AFROPUNK. It started today. It's a two-day affair. And tomorrow, as you heard one of the organizers, Manushka, there saying that it does seem that Solange Knowles is indeed coming to perform tomorrow. They seem to have an added surprise for those who are going to be there tomorrow. So do enjoy, and please do keep safe out there. AFROPUNK. Let's take a quick break.